Vladimir Polupanov is going to be the backup goaltender. We've seen him before. He's 5'10", 177. But a good save by Michigan, who kicked it away. Play now out at center ice. Pass on the right side, too far ahead for Gradin, and the Russian squad takes over with Pervukin controlling the puck. Intercepted, tipped to the Dynamo blue line, and the play was offside with Jerry Gillis and Gradin just failing to click at the blue line. The Canucks defense is McCarthy and Снептс with Gradin, Gillis, and Smil up front as the puck is iced into the Vancouver zone. Снептс going back to pick it up. Icing called on Dynamo. Dynamo territory. Oдлафsson takes a shot right on, and Michigan dropped to his knees and stopped it easily, and it swept down the ice into Vancouver territory. Kearns back to get the puck, and another icing call. Facing off for Vancouver against Lavrentiev of the Soviet team. The Canucks get the draw. Kearns, nice pass to McIlhargey, left point, takes a shot, knocked out of the air and caught and held by Michigan. The little goaltender just sort of deflects to the corner. Oдлафsson after the puck, puts it behind the net for Derлаго, tipped away from him. Puck came loose to the blue line and out and into Vancouver territory. No icing this time as the puck slides. Out comes Ridley to control it, puts it behind the net. First time it's in the Vancouver zone, and Ridley made a remarkable save right in front as he robbed Golovovich right in front of the net. The puck is out at center ice. Golovovich on the left boards, flips it to the Vancouver line, chipped away at the blue line by Kirk Fraser, now controlled by Lebedev. He lost it to Fraser, and it's rolling loose at the Russian line and brought out on the left side by Golovovich. Golovovich into the Vancouver zone, drops it back to Lebedev. A shot, hit the post, went around into the corner. Very quick shot. Derлагo couldn't get the puck out. It's kicked loose. Oдлафsson gets a stick on it, taps it to Kearns. Kearns' pass deflects to the boards. Banked off the boards, picked up by Golovovich. Coming in on the right, stick handling near the front of the goal, lost the puck when checked. And it's swept out the center by Oдлафsson. 2 minutes gone, no score. Vasilyev, the great Russian defenseman, now with the puck. Nice pass on the right side, picked up by Frolikov. Into the Vancouver zone, lost possession. Picked up by Rick Vibe, who's back in action after missing a few weeks of NHL play with a bad knee. Now Vasilyev with the puck again. Very smooth, does everything right. Great with the puck. Passes on the right side. It's controlled by Prиродин at the Vancouver line. Tried to stick handle through, didn't get through. Brad Smith comes to center. A long shot. Easily stopped by Michigan, who's had quite a few saves. This time the play was off. In goes Rick Vibe on the right side. Couldn't get a shot. Tapped the puck to the corner. Filipov goes in after it. Taken in behind the net by the Russian player. Filipov plays it up on the right wing. It's steered into the Vancouver zone where there's a race for the puck, and behind the net. It's centered off a skate, went back in behind the Vancouver goal. Traveling forward, Frolikov kicked it out in front. A quick shot went wide. Frolikov from behind the net tried to jam it. He's knocked down by Bob Mano, and the puck is covered up. Face off in the Vancouver zone. Mano banks the puck around on the boards for Smith. Couldn't get it out. A hard check along the boards by Lupul, who's going to get a penalty.
When you needed something strong, we were close by. From coughs to colds, sneezes to sticky fingers, tears to smears, Kleenex facial tissues. For over 50 years, we've been there when you needed us. Close to you.
Play in the Vancouver zone. The Russians on the power play. The puck still rolling around loose. Maltsev gets control of it. Maltsev taps it back to the point. Bilyaletdinov plays it over to the left point to Vasilyev. Now it's controlled along the left boards near the corner to the side of the net. Here's a shot. Ridley makes a good save on Golikov. It was Vladimir Golikov who tested Ridley in close, and Ridley made the save. Pervukin is the other point man with Bilyaletdinov for the Russians as they come out of their own zone. Vladimir Golikov with the puck, shoots it in the Vancouver zone. Blake gets back to pick it up, takes it behind his own goal, puts it off the glass. It tips to the point. Passed across now to Pervukin. Pervukin's at the left point with the puck. Now Bilyaletdinov shot wide with a slap shot, and the puck is cleared down the ice by Kevin McCarthy. 54 seconds left in a Vancouver penalty to Lupul for charging at 3:02. Puck almost stolen in the Russian zone, but now the Dynamo come out. A long pass out of the reach of Alexander Golikov, and Снептс shoots the puck back in. But the play is whistled down. Varyanov and Lever. Canucks gets a draw. McIlhargey dumps the puck into the corner. Lever goes after it back of the net. Just failed to pick it up there, and the Russians start out. Vasilyev feeding it on the right side. It's played into the Vancouver zone for Semenov. Semenov trying to get a shot. Goes to the corner. Passed the puck off. It went off the skate. Recovered near the point by Orlov. Played along the left boards. Now it's centered. Oh, Ridley's down. A shot from a sharp angle. And he held the puck on the goal line. So, will count. There was a long delay before the red light went on. The referee then saw where the puck was and indicated the goal, scored at a very sharp angle. I think Varayanov will get credit for the goal. He was off to the side of the net. He wears number 12, and I think he'll get credit for the goal as he shot from a very sharp angle, and it eluded Ridley, who was down on the ice. And the Dynamo lead 1-0 on a power play goal. We'll have to pick up the statistics on the goal and the time, just short of the 5-minute mark of the first period. So the score is 1-0 for the Russians. Here's a steal off McElhargy. A shot from the right side is fake. The puck is centered, tipped across in front of the goal, recovered by Gradin, who took it to the side as Semenoff moved in and just failed to get the shot away. Gradin dumps it back to Kearns. Kearns starting up for Vancouver. To his own blue line. Carries to center ice as he gets away from Varayanov, who I believe is the first goal scorer. We'll pick it up here now.
Nikolai Varyov. Assist to number 7, Victor Shkurduk. And number 26, Vladimir Semeniov. The time, 4:45.
There's the opening goal of the game. And it was scored by Russia's Nikolai Varyanov, scoring from a very sharp angle. 4:45 on a power play with just 17 seconds left in a Canuck penalty to Gary Lupul. Bob Mano now stick handles to center. To the Russian line. Takes it just to the blue line, has to turn back out. On the right to Lars Lindgren, who's back in action after missing a couple of weeks with a bad shoulder. Gillis going in after the puck. Checked along the boards by Vasilyev. Puck went loose to the other side, controlled there by Golubovich. Now back to Vasilyev. Now the Russians start out, but a pass went off as Gillis escaped. The puck is recovered and brought to center by Lebedev. Lebedev stick handling over the Vancouver line, and a lot of the Russian players seem to try and stick handle through at the blue line and then set up in the attacking zone rather than pass at the blue line. Now Thomas Gradin for Vancouver to Lindgren at center. Checked from behind and lost the puck. It goes loose. Lebedev failed to pick it up. Shied a bit from Mano, and Oдлафсson comes up with the puck inside his own blue line. Clears it to center ice. Nearing the 7-minute mark of the first period, Moscow Dynamo leading 1-0. A body check by Derлаго at center as he steals the puck. Into the Soviet zone. Goes to the right boards to get the puck. Tried to center it as he's checked. The puck went in behind the net. Passed up on the right side by Slipchenko. Now Lebedev with the puck. Takes it in behind the net as Derлагo shattering him. Now a long pass tips loose to center. The puck is picked up, brought in by Golubovich over the Vancouver line. Golubovich moving in on the rival, number 25, McCarthy, who took him out, and Снептс gets the puck. On the boards for Oдлафсson. Failed to get it out along the boards. Battling for it there. Dug out by Lebedev. Golubovich now in the corner. Plays it back to the blue line. Controlled there by Filipov. A backhander's blocked by Снептс. The puck rolls to Kurt Fraser. To Derлаго. To Oдлафsson. Right wing over the Russian line. Fraser goes after the puck into the corner for it, centering it, and it's tipped away by Golubovich coming back. Loose puck in the Russian zone, almost stolen by Oдлафsson, picked up by Derлагo, coming in on the right. Now to Fraser, turns, over to Oдлафsson, couldn't get it. McCarthy fanned on it. McCarthy kept it onside, behind the net for Kurt Fraser. Checked off the puck, keeps digging for it, it's in his feet. Hit the side of the net trying to pass it, and it's picked up on the left boards and brought up by Lavrentiev. Lavrentiev of Dynamo. His pass hit McCarthy. They get their sticks up. Oдлафsson throws a bit of an elbow. And the teams are changing on the move with the Russians now controlling in their own zone. Filipov with the puck. The score is 1-0 for Moscow Dynamo. Now it's Frolikov in on the Vancouver defense. Hit by Снептс. Hitting him on the boards. A solid check. Puck went around to the right boards to Brad Smith. He just chips it to center ice. And Smith gets his stick up a little bit with Vilyaletdinov. Getting a little chippy out there. Lupul back to get the puck, slides it into the corner in his own zone to the left of Ridley. Russians leading 1-0. Now from behind the net, Lupul forced back into the corner. Lupul starting up again on the left side, carries the puck towards his own blue line, passes it to McElhargy, has to tap it back to Kearns. Almost got caught not expecting the pass. Now Smith on the right wing, couldn't get away, and back come the Russians. It's brought in on the left side. In over the Vancouver line, a shot from the right, just missed as Frolikov took the shot from the right wing and missed the far post. Tipped in at the left point, Pervukin shot, hits Lupul. Frolikov threw it in front of the net. It slides in the score! Just tapped into the net by Devyatov. As it came through the traffic, Devyatov appeared to be the one who just got a piece of the puck and rolled it through the skates of Kurt Ridley, and it's now 2-0.
And I think Petro Pryrudin will probably be on the scoring play too, Jim, as he was right there, and he was trying to make a pass, but I think it is Devyatov that'll get credited with the goal. That's the second goal now for the USSR. Varayanov scored their first goal, assist going to Škurduk and Semenov.
Play now underway in the Vancouver zone right after that second Soviet goal, and they lead 2-0 with the first period less than a half over. Both goals from very close range, one from a very sharp angle, this one through traffic from just a few feet in front of the crease. But a pass from Frolikov somehow got through all that traffic. Lever at center for Vancouver. Try to get it to Blake. The Canucks very scrambly, disorganized after that first goal. Very early in this first period, they seemed solid and had a couple of early chances of their own. But since that first Russian goal in the power play at 4:45, the Soviets have dominated the play. Maltsev in over the Vancouver line. On the right, a shot by Golikov is tipped to the side as Alexander Golikov gets the puck again. Try to get it back to the point. We're going to pick up the announcement on this goal. Only made one announcement on that goal, and we were counting. That's all they're doing is one announcement, just when we needed them.
It was Девятов on the goal, though, Jim.
We got the right guy scoring the goal. The assist, well, we might have to have a little meeting on that.
No, Pryrudin's in there.
Okay.
So we had that one, too.
All right, it's 2-0 for Dynamo. I thought Frolikov might have been in on it as well. Here's a high shot on the right side that was stopped by Kurt Ridley. Puck is tapped in the corner to Mano. He's bumped off the puck by Maltsev. Lever taps it off the boards, down the ice. Sliding loose in the Soviet zone. It'll be an icing call as Vasilyev goes back.
And 3 digits.
Who's got the second assist, although he was the guy that put the puck right in front of the net, getting it through the skates, and really had very little chance on both goals. Although I think the first one he was down on the ice, and it was scored from a bad angle. So let's say he should have handled the first one. The puck is in the Russian zone, controlled by Filipov. Behind the net is long pass, tipped away at the line. The puck goes loose. Now controlled by Škurdük, takes it back into his own zone, gives it back to Filipov. His pass tipped away by Снептс at center ice. He gets trapped a bit as the puck bounces loose. Gillespie gets his stick on it. The Russian checking is very close, giving the Canucks very little room. You can see that from up here. They just can't move. As soon as they get possession, there's a blue and white uniform right beside him. Gillis at center, surrounded by 4 Russian players. He puts the puck into the Russian zone, and it's cleared back out. Снептс picks it up, and right away he's forechecked. Turning away from the check at his own line. His pass tipped loose at center, and the puck is shot right back in the Vancouver zone by Varayanov, who scored one of the 2 Russian goals. 8.5 minutes left in the first period. It's 2-0 for Dynamo. Now Smil at center for Vancouver. Left wing pass to Gillis. Dumps the puck in the corner to the left of the Russian goal. And the puck is stolen in behind the net by Slipchenko. Slipchenko, body to the ice by Smil, who gives him an extra push when he's down on the ice. And the play goes back out to center. Gillis try to get the puck along the left boards. Overskates it when checked. And Filipov feeds it to the Vancouver blue lines. Semenoff took it in there, but Kearns took him off the puck. Back comes Vancouver's Stan Smil. Over the Soviet line, goes into the right corner along the board. Solidly pumped there by the defenseman Slipchenko. And the puck went around to the other Russian defenseman Filipov, and it's cleared out to center ice. Nakalhagi knocked it down there, shoots it right back in the Soviet zone with 7:43 left in the first period. 2-0, Dynamo leads. Filipov with the puck, being checked along the boards by Oдлафсson. Now Gradin in the corner with the puck. Gradin tried to center it. It's controlled by Kurt Fraser and his skates. Goes back into the corner, centered it. Gradin turns to Oдлафsson, winding up. He shoots it wide as he took too long getting the shot away. Fraser on the end board. Fraser for Gradin, missing it in front. Nakalhagi at the left point, shoots it around on the boards. Oдлафsson missed it back of the net. Fraser goes into the corner after it. Now to Oдлафsson, back of the goal. He's being checked by Filipov on the end boards, and now it's covered up as the tested. Oдлафsson on a face-off, back to the point. Kearns takes the shot. He scores! I think it was deflected by Bill Derлагo. As Kearns shot the puck, Derлагo appeared to deflect it. It's now Dynamo 2, Vancouver 1.
Well, the fans like it, and that should give Vancouver a big lift. And they started very quickly, as we told you, but then it was the Soviets with 2 goals. But now I think Billy Derлагo on a fine deflection on a shot by Dennis Kearns has given Vancouver their first goal of the hockey game.
Well, although we thought Derлагo had deflected it, but maybe it went off a Russian player. The shot's in the Vancouver zone, bouncing around on the end boards. The puck is picked up by Lebedev. Lebedev in the right corner, centering it, went across in front. Oдлафsson goes after the loose puck. Lost possession near the corner. Battle for the puck. And it's being cleared ahead to Kurt Fraser with Oдлафsson at center. Fraser dumps the puck in. Miskin steers it to the corner. Fraser picks it up there, try to center, and it's blocked by Pribukhin on the Soviet defense. Oдлафsson then throws his arms around Bilyaletdinov and grabbed him, and the Soviets got the puck to the line and out. Lindgren banks it off the boards, and it's controlled by Bilyaletdinov. Bilyaletdinov at his own line, carries to center, nice pass on the right wing. Glubovich went off his stick to Bob Mano. Mano stops on the end boards, being tied up. Lupul goes in to get the puck, banks it on the right boards for Lars Lindgren. Lindgren back to Lupul at center ice. Left wing pass, tipped away, intercepted by Bilyaletdinov, who cleared the puck to center ice. Glubovich checked from behind by Lupul. Puck goes loose. It's recovered at center ice by Lavrentiev. Making turns at center, Lavrentiev, who's not normally with Dynamo. He was one of the players picked up for this tour, as were 3 other players in this Dynamo lineup that we're seeing tonight. Loose puck at center, Brad Smith after it. Checked away by Lavrentiev, who dumped it into Vancouver zone and gets to the bench. Appear to be short-shifting a lot. The score's 2-1 for Dynamo. 5:28 left in the first period. Loose puck in the Vancouver zone, dug out by Frolikov. He centered it, and it's tipped wide around on the boards. Brought out on the left side by Vive. His pass tipped away. Mano got the puck, lost it. It's centered, intercepted by Lindgren in front of his own goal. Around to Smith. Couldn't pick it up on the boards. Tried to kick it to Lupul. Couldn't get it out. Soviets keeping it in. It came loose to Mano. He scoops it high to center ice. Lupul and Brad Smith after the puck. Smith gets it, shoots it in the Russian zone as they change on the move. Smith goes in, throws a body check. Puck went to Vive. He tried to center it. It's tipped away in front. And the Russians come right back. Frolikov at center. Brought in over the line. Frolikov getting set, takes a shot, puts it in front, intercepted by McCarthy. Banks it off the boards to the line and out. Now it's loose at center, picked up there by Ole Brasar of Vancouver. On the left is Снептс. Slides it in, easily stopped by Mishkin. A little chippy out there. And a lot of the sticks are coming up at times. Play in the Russian zone. The puck tipped away. Being brought to center now by Prиродин. In over the Vancouver line, Снептс intercepts his pass, swept the puck on the right boards to McCarthy. His pass tipped out by Brasar. Lever racing it after the puck. Vasiliev gets to it first, puts it out the board. Play intercept. Play right in, he shoots. Oh, a great glove save by Mishkin. Mishkin robbed Rick right in. Mike got all the puck. He might have scored on the play. Soviets coming out. Maltsev, very clever with the puck, moving in on Снептс. Look at him pivot around. A backhander stopped by Ridley on the short side. Maltsev on the inboards with Снептс. The puck tied up by Brasar. Banked it around on the boards. Intercepted near the corner by Slipchenko. Back to Maltsev. Alexander Golikov is in front waiting. The puck didn't get to him. Now the Canucks come out. Brasar. Stick handles to center. Ahead to Blight on the right wing. Coming into Lever, who's tripped up. There's going to be a Russian penalty as Lever was tripped going for the front of the net. And
some floor models.
Told you so. Super savings on everything for the bedroom.
From the bedroom. Marine Drive in North Vancouver, Kingsway opposite Sears and Burnaby, and in the Coquitlam Plaza. This is your week for savings. From the bedroom.
Play in the Moscow zone. Now the puck is cleared to the Vancouver line. Maltsev trying to get loose, coming in on goal. Ridley's away out of the net, and he stopped the shot by Maltsev from a sharp angle. Gradin coming out for Vancouver. The Canucks with a man advantage, trailing 2-1. Gradin at center with the puck to the Russian line. Poke check there. The puck went loose. Kearns brings it in onside, turning at the left point. Kearns passes into the left corner for Gillis. On the inboards, it rolled to the goal crease, and Mishkin covers it up. The Russian penalty. But he's played for the Dynamo since 1967. The score's 2-1 for the Russian team with 2:55 left in the first period. Play in the Vancouver zone. Here's a long shot wide of the Vancouver net taken by Semenoff, who's out there killing the penalty with Maltsev. Now they're changing their penalty killers as the Canucks start out of their own zone. Gradin brings the puck to center ice. Passes on the right to Gillis. He'll take it in on the right. He's tripped. Play went loose. Smil shoots. He scores! And Smil with a high flat shot, and the score is tied at 2-2.
A bullet of a shot by Steamer Smil. He has a very deceiving shot, as we've seen during the NHL season. Kind of a little drop pass, and Tommy Gradin will definitely pick up assists, maybe Jerry Gillis as well. So the Vancouver Canucks...
Highway Surrey, we didn't get the name out sooner, but she's our winner in the power play contest. 100...
Assist to number 21, Jerry Gillis, and number 23, Thomas Gradin. The time, 17:25.
Well, late in the first period, it's now a 2-2 tie, and each team has scored a power play goal. McCarthy with the puck at center for Vancouver. Scoops it in the Dynamo zone. It slides to the goaltender. Mishkin steers it aside. The puck went into the corner. Banked around on the boards by Bilyaletdinov. Battle for the puck on the boards. Pervukin tying up Fraser. Otlafsson after the puck, and it bounces loose. Now controlled by Varayanov. Varayanov, who opened the scoring in this 2-2 tie, takes an offside pass as his return pass was just both back skating now, but they're also out of the lineup tonight for Vancouver. Puck is shot into the Dynamo zone, caught by Mishkin. Little goaltender is not tall, and he drops down quite a bit, so I think they'll try and shoot high if they get opportunities in close on him. The shot by Smil had no chance on it. It was a great shot. Loose puck in the Vancouver zone, a race for it. Lebedev gets to the puck on the right boards, taps it back, and it slides loose. Corralled by Derлаго to Fraser. Fraser on the right to Oдлафсson. Hopes it into the Russian zone. Going in against Orlov. They crash into the corner. Derлагo goes in to help out. The puck is tangled up in their skates. Oдлафsson kicks as we know them to be. Dennis Kearns and Don Lever have seen action with Team Canada teams before. Brad Smith got a shot on a face-off that Mishkin stopped. Smith banked the puck to Lupul on the end boards. Tried to center it. It's intercepted. Cleared around on the boards and out to center ice where Mano takes possession. Mano being watched closely by Lavrentiev, who steals the puck. Lavrentiev coming right in on goal. He shoots. Oh, Ridley got a piece of the shot. The puck is in front of the net again. Lindgren steered it to the side. It's bouncing around through the crease to the corner. Lebedev centering it. It tips back to the blue line. Tipped on side by Orlov. Into the corner to Lebedev. Lebedev centering it. It's tipped away by Lindgren. Tipped in at the point. Now Lavrentiev passes in the right circle. Golovkov's shot is deflected over to Brad Smith. Smith comes to center ice. Checked off the puck and then falls to the ice with Orlov, the Russian defenseman. Puck flipped at the Vancouver blue line. Golubovich went after it, is taken in by Mano, and Lindgren clears the puck on the boards, but didn't get it out. They can't clear it in the Vancouver zone. Here's Lebedev with a shot. Missed the net. Puck bouncing off the boards. Lubchenko tried to center. It bounces up in the air in front of the goal. A quick shot is blocked by Gary Lupul in front of his own goal. Now a long pass for Smith, tipped off his stick into the Soviet zone, and the play had been called for being offside. Could have proved costly. That could have been the go-ahead goal for the Dynamo. Scores 2-2. Now there's only 6 seconds left in the first period. Play in the Russian zone as Blight hustles into forecheck, battling on the end boards, and the play is whistled down. The Canucks get the draw in their own zone. And there's the buzzer to end the first period, and I'm sure the fans enjoyed it. After one period, Moscow Dynamo 2. Who has some in Atlanta, Georgia, at 914 games. It'll be tough to break, though. Starting the second period, Vladimir Golikov is at center ice with Maltsev and Alexander Golikov. And as Tom mentioned earlier, this is the big line for the Soviets, but the Canucks have the puck in the Russian zone. The puck centered for Don Lever, and it's tipped out to center ice. McCarthy chases it back to his own line. Off the boards for Blight. Try to get it to Brasar, deflects to Harold Снептс. Left side at center, shoots the puck in the Russian zone, and bounces around on the boards. Blight goes in to pick it up, but it's cleared to center by Alexander Golikov. Went off a skate into the Vancouver zone, but there's a race for the puck. McCarthy got to it first, just ahead in the lineup tonight. Face-off controlled by the Russians in their own zone. Vilyaletdinov goes to the puck, starting out on the right side. His pass went off a skate, deflects to Pervukin. Pervukin passes it to Maltsev. Smooth Maltsev in his own zone, plays it off the boards. The pass almost missed, went loose into the side of the Russian goal, picked up there by Pervukin. Pervukin stopped to get away from Blight. Behind his own goal on the left to Vilyaletdinov. A long right wing pass right on the stick of Maltsev to the Vancouver line. Backhands the puck in. The score is 2-2 as McCarthy goes back to the puck on the right boards to Blight. Rick Blight coming out, cleared it to center, went off a skate, picked up by Снептс, coming in with Lever. This is Lever with a pass. Puck went loose. Снептс gets it in the right corner. Centering the puck, it went across in front of the Russians' goal. Blight to the left point to Brasar. His shot went wide. Lever failed to pick up the puck as it bounced behind the net. Blight intercepts in the Russian zone on the right board. Centered it. It's loose in front of the net. Lever whacks at it and Снептс tipped it wide and close. Now it's cleared out to center ice. Knocked down there by Ole Brasar. Lays it back to Снептс at the Vancouver blue line as the Canucks control the puck. McCarthy on the right boards at center. Gives it to Blight. He couldn't handle the pass. And the puck went to Maltsev. Maltsev at center ice. His pass went off a skate in the Vancouver zone. McCarthy got to the puck there. Almost intercepted by Golikov, but it's cleared out to center ice, controlled there by Vilyaletdinov. Now Alexander Golikov for Dynamo, back in his own zone, gives the puck to Pervukin as the team starts to change on the move. 2 minutes gone, second period, it's 2-2. Puck brought in over the Vancouver line by Lebedev. His shot, good save by Ridley on a quick wrist shot that Ridley may have been screened on, but he did the splits and stopped the shot. Still in the Vancouver zone. Golubovich along the boards, his pass intercepted. Out comes McCarthy for Vancouver. Carries to center. Gets to the bench as he taps the puck in. Gillis going in after it. Battle for it along the boards, and it's tipped loose and brought out to center ice. It's Lavrentiev. A long slap shot right on. Ridley had trouble with it, but stopped it. Loose puck in front. Swept away by Lindgren. Gillis on the left boards. Cleared it to center. A race for the puck. Stan Smil racing into the Dynamo zone. He's beaten to the puck. by Vasiliev, who took it to the corner. Smil pumped him, got the puck loose, and then Vasiliev digs it out. Vasiliev carries out to center ice. At the Vancouver line, takes a wrist shot that deflects off Lindgren off the target. Nano going to the boards, pump, trying to get the puck. Slides loose, Lindgren gets a stick on it. Lindgren turning to get away as he's being forechecked, tied up along the boards. Russians excellent at forechecking, but the puck is finally cleared to center ice. Now back in the Soviet zone as Vasiliev plays it over on the left side to Golubovich, plays it back to Vasiliev. Now a long left wing pass intended for Lavrentiev, and he couldn't reach it. And he got into a bit of an elbowing match with Nano. Lindgren's pass bounces off the boards. The puck intercepted at the right point. Shot weakly off the target by Orlov. And Bob Nano has the puck deep in his own zone for Vancouver. Long pass for Gillis. Tried to tip it to Gradin. It's intercepted. Golubovich with the puck. Now it's played back into the Soviet zone to defenseman Alexander Filipov. On the right to his partner, Vladimir Orlov. Back on the left to Filipov, starting out. And those defensemen pass the puck quickly and early. The puck is taken to the Vancouver line, tipped away, and Gradin starts back for Vancouver. On the right wing to Smil. In on the line, back to Gradin. He just failed to get the pass, cutting in on goal. Puck loose in the Soviet zone. Fraser with the defense of Kearns and McElhargy. Puck loose at center ice. Now brought in over the Vancouver line by Frolikov. The shot went off the glass, bouncing around on the boards. Oдлафсson tapped it, goes back into the corner. Controlled around behind the net, pass back to the blue line, a shot from the line, bounces around in front. McElhargy kicked it away. Verbuchen puts it at the side of the net. A shot by Frolikov went through the crease as he shot from a sharp angle. Russians still controlling the Vancouver zone. Verbuchen's backhander went off a leg. A loose puck in front. Ridley made a good save. And McElhargy cleared the puck to the corner. Ridley made a great stop off Frolikov right in front of the net. McElhargy down, trying to cover up the puck. Now gets the stick up a bit with Frolikov. The puck goes loose. Frolikov on his backhand, stick handling, getting set. Didn't get a shot away. Now plays it across near the blue line. It's tipped loose. The slap shot is blocked by Derлаго, and the puck bounces out to center ice. Now controlled by Filipov, back in his own zone. On the left for Prиродин. Prиродин over the Vancouver line. His pass in front is tipped away. Dерлагo tripped. Play goes on as Девятов tripped up Bill Derлагo, and the crowd booed that. McElhargy for Vancouver just jumped it in the Soviet zone, but it'll be icing as the puck is touched by slip claims 3. Face-off controlled by the Canucks in their own zone. Lupal in the corner with the puck as Снептс was knocked down along the boards. Now McCarthy to the opposite side being checked. And Russians in their forechecking come up with the puck. A quick shot. Ridley knocked it down. The puck taken to the side by Снептс. Banks it around on the boards. It's kept in there again. Vарянов with the puck, and it was Vарянов who was just robbed by Ridley's glove hand. Now Vive out at center for Vancouver to Lupal, but Brad Smith is in too soon. And Lupal is here Friday. The great young Gretzky and the Oilers here Friday night, 8 o'clock at Vancouver's Pacific Coliseum. Some tickets still available. At Box Saturday, the Quebec Nordiques play their first ever game against the Canucks in this building. Снептс being forced back at his own line. Passes to McCarthy, who just did get to the puck on the right to Vive. Dumps it in the Dynamo zone. The score's 2-all. Billy lets it off. Misses a high check from Lupal, who took a run at him, but Lupal behind the net just missed the puck, and it goes loose to the side to Verbuchen. His pass deflects loose along the blue line. Lupal gets the puck, puts it across in front for Vive, couldn't get a shot. Smith just failed to pivot with a shot, and the puck is brought quickly to center. Golubovich into the Vancouver zone, ran into the defense, stirred off to the side, and the puck went loose around in the corner. It's passed out near the point, went off Smith's leg, he rolled it out to center to Vive. Offside pass over 2 lines. Games, and he'd like to show Harry Neal something here tonight against the Soviets. 2-all, 6.5 minutes gone, second period, playing the Vancouver zone. Mano behind the net, chips it on the left boards for Lever. Couldn't get it out. It's kept in at the point by Vasiliev. Intercepted and cleared to the line, but not out. Maltsev had it, lost it to Brasar, who gets it outside the blue line. Backhand pass for Rick Blight is tipped away. Alexander Golikov coming back for the Russians. On the left to his brother Vladimir. Back to Alexander Golikov. Turning on the left boards. Moving in. Take the shot. Ridley kicked it out. The rebound went to Blight. Turning on the right wing. Starting out of his own zone. Passes ahead for Brasar, but it's tipped away. Then he's tied up along the boards. The puck went loose to Mano. In over the Russian line. On the left to Lever. He shoots, and he missed the net with the shot from the left wing. Puck is tipped around in front for Blight, but stolen and brought out by Golikov. Alexander Golikov. Now Vladimir Golikov with the puck. Puts it in the corner to Ridley's left. And Mano goes in to pick it up. He's checked off the puck. It's controlled behind the net by Maltsev, coming around in front. His shot tipped away from in front as he was trying to center it for Alexander Golikov. Lindgren in front of his own goal. On the boards to Brasar. His pass to the line, but not out. Still in the Vancouver zone. Vladimir Golikov lost possession to Meno. Turning in front of his own net. Chased back of the goal by Maltsev. Maltsev goes in after him, but the pass went to Brasar coming out. Brasar up the middle of the center. Right wing pass went off light skate. He picked up the puck. Coming in on goal. Turns in the left circle. Trying to get control. A wrist shot. Just missed the net. A trip in front, but Lever appeared to take a dive, and the play went on. Back at center on the left wing, it's Lavrentiev. Lavrentiev for Dynamo. Coming in on goal. A nice move, and then he's grabbed at the last minute by Lindgren before he could get a shot away. And he's very clever moving in on goal. Brassard's pass, tipped away by Lavrentiev, who got back quickly. Now Lindgren at center with the puck. Still 2-all as the puck is dumped in the Dynamo zone. Went around in the corner to the goaltender's left. Almost stolen by Smil. He went loose back of the net. Cleared around on the board. Stolen by Gradin. Smil's in front. Gradin tried to get him the puck. Smil throws a body check in front. The puck went loose. Now Gradin's got it again. His pass for Kearns intercepted. Lavrentiev on the right side to Lebedev. Lebedev coming in on the Vancouver defense. Centers it. Oh, it tipped across in front of the net to the corner. Lubovich just missed that chance. Loose again at the side of the Vancouver goal. McIlhargey having trouble with Lebedev. The puck is centered. Here's a chance right in front. A weak shot deflected, and a good save by Ridley. And he jabs at Lubovich with his stick. And the puck comes loose to center ice. Lavrentiev back for it there. His pass intercepted by Smil. Right wing at center. His pass intercepted as Gillis was breaking in on the left wing. Gillis intercepts at center ice. Back at his own line. Stick handles to center. Gillis shoots the puck in. Goes around on the boards. Gradin going in after it with Slipchenko. They bump in the corner. Gillis goes to the puck. Behind the Russian goal, he's knocked down. Lavrentiev got the puck. Feeds it ahead, and it's controlled by Prиродин. Now on the right side, it's center to Девятов. Right in front, Prиродin shoots. Ridley made a great save. Prиродin was all alone in front, and Ridley robbed him. Great stop. Maybe the toughest save in the game. And it's a 2-2 tie halfway through the second period. And the tempo starts to pick up. Prvirudin at his own line. Now it's brought to the Vancouver line by Frolikov. Checked at the line, and they seem to like to try and stick handle through at the blue line. Frolikov at center again. His quick pass up to the Vancouver zone by Prvirudin. Ridley came out to clear the puck all the way into Russian territory. There'll be no icing as Vasily Prvirudin goes back to get the puck. We're halfway through the second period in the game, and it's a 2-2 tie. McCarthy's pass intercepted. Frolikov over the Vancouver line, getting set, a shot blocked by Снептс, and the puck is tapped to center by Derлаго. Controlled at center ice by Prvirudin. On the right side to his partner, Bilyaletdinov. Now it's played back into the Russian zone. Bilyaletdinov has to go back to get the puck in behind his own goal. A lot of play without whistles. 9:34 left in the second period. 2-2 tie. We're not complaining about all the play without whistles. Tough to get commercials in, but it's great for the fans. Here's a chance for Oдлафсson. Tips it to the board. Снептс goes after the puck. The play is ball. But nevertheless, Oдлафsson is in the penalty box. We've already had 2 power play goals here tonight. One by the USSR and the other by Stan Smil of the Vancouver Canucks. 2-2 tie. Dynamo in possession at the Vancouver line, setting up their power play. Puck brought back out to center by Vарянов. Vарянов scored their power play goal to start the scoring early in the game. Vарянов now carries to center. A breakaway pass went loose into the Vancouver zone, and Derлаго got to the puck for icing. On to the right of Mushkin. Снептс moves up to try and keep the puck in. Can't, but he gets possession at center and dumps it in as he's hit. But he brought his stick up at the last minute, and the player who ran at him, Vарянов, was the one who got the worst of the collision as Vарянов went down. Now the puck controlled in the Russian zone by Semenov. Semenov starting up for the Soviets. Carries to center. Semenov slowing down at the blue line. Still has the puck along the left boards. Turning with it there. Derлагo goes in to try and tie him up. Derлагo gets a stick on the puck and taps it out. Now it's controlled by Orlov. Orlov, right side at center, in on the Vancouver defense. Winding up, drops a drop pass back. Controlled by Škurduk. His shot deflects off a skate to the corner. Puck is golfed to the point, but not out. Kept in at the right point by Vasilyev. Vasilyev took a shot that went high and wide. Derлагo goes to the puck along the boards, turns and clears it out. Fraser going in after it. Fraser keeping after the puck. He picked it up, then took a solid check from Vasilyev, and the puck went loose to Vарянов. Vаряnov's long pass at center is 2-line pass offside. The play. It's his first year with Dynamo. They tour the country, the major team in Russia, and bring in very young players into their organization and system, maybe when they're 16, 17, 18, work them into the top teams of the country, and I'm sure this youngster Vарянov will be heard from. Maltsev who's been through it all, controlling the puck in the Vancouver zone. Checked by Mano, who steals the puck and clears it down the ice. Canucks getting very good penalty killing here. There's only 10 seconds left in Chris Oдлафссon's penalty. The score is 2-all, 7.5 minutes left in the second period. Oдлaffsson preparing to come back on. Soviets starting out of their own zone. Now the penalty's over. Oдлаffsson's on the ice, and he comes up with the puck. Then he ran into a check, and the puck went loose to the Vancouver line. Tied up along the boards. Whistle blew in the Soviet goal in the second period, while the Dynamo have had 7 shots on Canucks goaltender Kurt Ridley. And 3 or 4 of them have been outstanding saves by Ridley, his toughest saves in the game. 2-2 tie. Dynamo coming out, a long pass for Alexander Golikov, tipped off his stick. Loose at the Vancouver line, and the play is called off. For the Canucks, most of them, I think, have seen ice time, perhaps all but Glenn Hanlon, who has a sore knee, by the way, and was given a chance to play half the game tonight, but is not going to play. In comes Alexander Golikov over the Vancouver line. Centering the puck, it went loose, and Rick Bright picks it up on the right boards, deep in his own zone. Now to Brasar. Clears it to center, went off lever stick, and Brasar was bumped and then glared at Golikov. That is Vladimir Golikov, who checked him, and they, of course, met in the past. Brasar playing for Sweden. Now Maltsev with the puck in on the right, over the Vancouver line, slowed up, the pass right in front. Alexander Golikov shot deflects high, and then Maltsev dove right over the goaltender Ridley and took him to the ice. The shot from the left point went wide, and Ridley swings his stick at Maltsev. I think he knew he was out of range. I hope he did. Now a pass on the left by Mano for Blight is tipped away, and in comes Maltsev, moving in on Lindgren. Maltsev, a drop pass. Alexander Golikov to Maltsev, right in. He shoots. Ridley stops it. He's down, and Lever takes off the rebound. Lever, right wing pass for Blight. Can't catch up with it. A lot of pressure on Ridley in this period. Brasar over the line to Blight. Failed to get a shot. The puck is steered to center ice. Lars Lindgren takes it there. On the left of McElhargy. Left boards at center. Shoots it in. Gets it an extra push at Lebedev. And the Soviets controlling their own zone. Golubovich, stick handling out, got away from Lupul. Golubovich is the puck carrier at center, over the Vancouver line, passes on the right, Lebedev shot. Oh, a good stop there by Ridley. Back comes Vancouver. Smith to Lupul at center, stops, missed the pass, but he banned on the puck as he stopped to avoid the body check and lost possession. Now the puck is controlled by Lavrentiev on the left. It's played rink wide in front. Golubovich shot deflects off McElhargy to the inboards. Lupul bounced off the puck, bounces up again, gets the puck, comes out. Gary Lupul, left wing pass for Vibe. Over the line, Vibe winds up, he shoots. Oh, a good save by Michigan. That's his first save of the period. McElhargy at the left point, takes a long shot. Michigan stopped it, steered it to side. Pervukin feeds it up on the left wing. Golubovich gives it to center ice to Lebedev. Lebedev over the Vancouver line, but they're offside. As soon as the game starts, even though they may not have thought about it or prepared for it that much. McCarthy in his own zone, coming out on the right. Slides a left wing pass right on the stick of Jerry Gillis. Switched over to pick it up. Clears it in the Dynamo zone. Banked around on the boards. Gillis after it there, but can't get control, and it's passed up on the left side. Девятов into the Vancouver zone. Девятов on the left wing, a weak shot. Deflects wide off McCarthy, who took him into the boards heavily. The puck went loose to Jerry Gillis. There's been some pretty good hitting in this game. Still in the Vancouver zone. Orzov passed from the right side, but it was tipped away. As Orlov's weak shot was deflected to Снептс, on the right to McCarthy, right wing to Smil, at center to Gradin, tipped it on the left for Gillis, into the left corner, a shot went high off the end boards, around to the corner, tapped to the end boards for Gradin, he leaves it for Gillis, Smil's in front, Gillis tried to get him the puck, but it's tipped away to the side by Frolikov. Frolikov, a beautiful pass, picked up at center, brought into the Vancouver zone by a backhand shot, kicked away by Kurt Ridley, who made a great save.
Only 15 persons, so that more personalized attention may be given to participants by specially trained YMCA instructors. Register now for the Y's Way to a Healthy Back, commencing the second week in January at the YMCA or YWCA in your neighborhood.
Play in the Vancouver zone. Bill Derлаго getting control of the puck. Semenko goes after him, and the puck bounces loose to center. It's Semenoff, rather, and he cleared the puck into the Vancouver zone and went high off Lindgren's stick. Lindgren back to get the puck in the left corner to Mano. Mano to Derлагo. Banks it on the left boards for Fraser. Just failed to get loose as Slipchenko cleared the puck away from him. Now it's controlled at center ice by Váryanov. Shot into the Vancouver zone. Picked up on the right wing by Semenoff. Semenoff to the corner. Cleared it. Tipped back to the line. Here's a shot blocked on a big play by Lars Lindgren. Oдлафsson's racing after the puck. Chasing it into the Russian zone. He gets it near the corner. He's slowed up by Slipchenko. Fraser goes in to battle with Škurduk. Puck controlled momentarily by Blight, knocked off his stick, and Maltsev brings the puck to center ice with Alexander Golikov on his right. Maltsev shot deflects to the corner off Kearns. Blight goes in to get the puck, puts it around in the left corner to Jack McElhargy. McElhargy to Brasar, coming out of his own zone. The score is 2-2. Brasar on the right wing to Blight, over the Soviet blue line, a long shot. Good glove save by Michigan. Their head. Blight on the face-off shot that was easily blocked. The puck cleared out and down the ice. Bilyetinov clearing the puck out. Mano, or rather it's McElhargy, back to pick it up. And ice on the face-off, a shot by Lever is blocked and the puck is steered to center ice. Kearns back to pick it up, shouted by Maltsev. Kearns scoops it across to McElhargy at his own line on the left. Down the left boards to Lever. The Vancouver captain dumps it in the Russian zone. Blight going in after it. Bumping along the boards with Pribukhin. Puck along the boards, dug out by Brasar. A shot. Stop the loose puck. They score! It went off the goaltender. Michigan looped up in the air and went into the net. Only Brasar, I believe, will get credit for the goal as Michigan misplayed Brasar's shot, and it's 3-2 Vancouver.
Well, that's exactly what happened. It looked like a very innocent play as Brasar came out from the corner, and he just took a very innocent wrist shot that Vladimir Mishkin misplayed. He got a piece of it, and the puck seemed to hit his goal stick, went right up, and Brasar would be considered a soft one, so they each have one now. But the Canucks lead this hockey game 3-2 after trailing 2-0 at one stage.
And Dynamo had quite an edge in play in this period. Smith on the right wing. A shot went wide across in front of the net. Puck bounces to Luke. Back in the corner to Smith. Here's the Canucks goal.
Assist to number 6, Dennis Kearns. The time, 18-12.
Here's Rick Byer. Smith scores! Brad Smith with a slap shot from 40 feet out in front. Off the top corner. Brad Smith makes it 4-2 Vancouver.
Woo! No, they love that one. Brad Smith, the youngster from the Central Hockey League. A fifth-round draft choice for the Vancouver Canucks, getting the chance to play because of the injury situation. He'll probably go back to Dallas, but he'll always cherish that goal. And looking 17 seconds.
Now the play underway at the Vancouver line. Снептс coming up with the puck. Plays it on the right boards for Brad Smith. In on the Soviet line with 5. Smith coming in. He winds up, he shoots, he goes! Brad Smith again, and it's 5-2 Vancouver. Let him yell.
That extra feeling when you play international hockey and the fans are on their feet here at the Pacific Coliseum as Brad Smith is putting on for the Vancouver Canucks. And while the Canucks have been badly outplayed in the first 15 minutes, they are just climbing all over the Russians, and they now lead 5-2.
Here's the announcement on the fourth goal.
Number 18, Brad Smith. Assist to number 27, Harold Снептс. And number 7, Gary Lupo. The time, 18:38.
18:30, 43 seconds to give Vancouver a 5-2 lead against the run of the play. Smil on the right wing, over the Russian line, stops inside the blue line, try to get the puck to Gradin. Now Smil gets the puck again for Gillis. It came back to Mano at the left point. Mano shoots. It went high and off the glass, back of the goal. Gradin with the puck. Checked off the puck back of the net. Puck bouncing around on the left boards and scooped out to center ice, where Mano takes over again. His pass intercepted by Prиродин. Rodin's pass kicked away at center. As Frolikov couldn't pick it up. In comes Gillis on the left wing with Gradin. Gillis into the left corner for Gradin in front, and he couldn't quite reach the pass. Smil goes to the puck, put it behind the Dynamo goal. Slipchenko goes after it, cleared it up to the line, and the Soviets come out of their own zone as the buzzer goes to end the second period with that Vancouver explosion. Goals by period. The teams at full strength. Vancouver's Kurt Worthy in goal at the north end to our right. And Michigan, the Russian goaltender, for Dynamo up the ice to our left. Puck is cleared into the Soviet zone. Bilyetinov controlling it for the Russian team, slides it out to center ice. It goes right to Снептс on the left boards for Gradin. Puts it in the Soviet zone where Pribukhin turns with the puck. Now it's controlled by Alexander Golikov. His pass tipped off Gillis' stick. Bilyetinov plays it on the left to Pribukhin. Pribukhin backing up in his own zone. His pass intercepted by Gillis. Couldn't get a shot. Alexander Golikov goes to the puck, took a check from Снептс, who's in there deep. The puck came loose in front, controlled by Smil. Back to Gradin. He shoots. Good save. Loose puck in front of the net. Снептс couldn't get a shot as the puck bounced away from him. Gradin tested Michigan there. In comes Maltsev over the Vancouver line. Swings to the middle. Pass on the left center. Tipped off the post by Vladimir Golikov. Golikov, a beautiful play, a three-way passing play, but the deflection tipped off the outside of the goalpost. Снептс, loose puck at center, went off his stick. Vilyuletdinov controlling right at his own line, just standing there with the puck. Now leaves it for Vladimir Golikov, who just missed that great chance for Dynamo. Canucks are leading 5-2. Teams making changes. McElhargy shoots the puck in the Soviet zone. Back forward to Vasily Pervukin. Pervukin starting up on the right. Glides to his own line, stick counting. Feeds a pass to center. It's intercepted by Don Lever. Getting behind the defense. Lever winds up. He's hooked while trying to shoot. Couldn't get the shot away. The crowd booing as Lever was hooked. Brasar knocked to his knees, going after the puck. Blight goes in to try and pick it up. Brasar and Blight working near the corner. Brasar with the puck. Now Blight tried to get his stick on it. It's still along the boards in play. Held on the boards now by Pervukin. It'll be faced off in the zone. The puck came to the boards. Lever tapped it loose there, or it's picked up by Frolikov, put in behind the net, almost stolen by Blight. Bounces around on the right boards, and Frolikov clears it out, intercepted by Brasar. On the right boards to Rick Blight, just shoots it in the Dynamo zone. Back forward is Vladimir Orlov, gets to it back of the net. Around on the right boards, intercepted by Brasar to Lever, who just missed the pass. And the puck is golfed around by Vasilyev, and it comes all the way to center ice where Kearns takes over. Vancouver controlling the play here right now. Ole Brasar cleared it off the boards to center. Orlov has it there. His pass tipped away by Kearns. Now it's Jack McElhargy with the puck. Misses Lever with a pass. Orlov takes over for the Dynamo in his own zone. On the left boards for Devyatov. Failed to get away at center ice as Brasar poked the puck loose. Play very tight checking and scrambly right now. Now it's brought in over the Vancouver line. Here's a chance in front. A quick shot went high and off the target as Frolikov took the shot. It was a good solid body check in front of the net. Blake behind his own goal. Have trouble with controlling the puck. It's bouncing at the side of the net. It's centered, tipped away, picked up by Blake, coming out of his own zone. Brings it outside the blue line. Left wing pass to Lever. Turns at the Dynamo blue line to allow a line change. Got it to Blight. Couldn't control it. And it's put back to the line. And Lever tipped
A clean, spacious shop. Autoplan Auto Body on the King George Highway, Surrey. Call 584-7491. Free courtesy cars. Call 584-7491.
Play in Vancouver territory. Puck kept in at the right point. Deflected in front. Good save by Kurt Ridley on a deflection. Now Bill Derлаго comes to center. One-on-one. Moving in on Filipov. Derлагo joined by Fraser. Fraser shoots. Miskin made the save on Kurt Fraser, who didn't really get that good a shot away. Put it right at the chest of the goaltender. After Derлагo made a quick move coming in 2-on-1. Derлагo back at his own zone to Mano, coming out on the left. Mano misses Derлагo with a return pass. Puck loose at center ice. Shot along the boards into the Vancouver zone by Semenoff. Stopped behind the net for Ridley. Canucks 5, Dynamo 2 early in the third period. Still in the Canucks zone. Shot went wide, bouncing around on the boards. Picked up by Fraser. His pass for Derлагo, intercepted. Puck brought in over the Vancouver line. Škurduk plays it on the left, and Oдлафsson intercepts, takes it behind the goal. Banks it off the boards to center ice. Filipov for the Soviet team, turning back in his own zone with the puck as the teams change on the move. The Russian referee, had trouble getting out of the way, and a couple of the Canucks bumped into him going to the bench. Now it's Vladimir Golikov clearing it into Vancouver zone. Got there with Maltsev and Alexander Golikov now. The puck cleared along the boards, kept in the Canucks zone. A quick wrist shot went wide as Alexander Golikov shot off the target. Alexander Golikov again from behind the net, tried to center it as he's bumped. The puck went to McCarthy. Canucks still can't get it out. Now Lupul clears it out to Brad Smith. Puts it off the boards at center. Slides loose at the Vancouver line, controlled by Снептс to McCarthy. On the right wing, bounces to Smith. In over the line, going in with Lupul and by. Smith centering it for Lupul. Couldn't get a shot. Puck came back to McCarthy. He shoots. Miskin stopped with the rebound. A scramble. The puck went through the crease and out the other side. And back come the Soviets. Maltsev at center. Joined by Vilyuletdinov at the blue line. It's broken up by Smith. Back goes Lupul. His pass intercepted by Maltsev coming back. Now it's brought to the Vancouver line by Golikov. Vladimir Golikov was checked off the puck, and it's iced by the Canucks. And the play will be shot. 5.5 minutes gone in this third period. Canucks leading 5-2. Smil steers the puck to center ice. Golikov controls it there for the Soviets. Back in his own zone to Vasilyev. Vasilyev cuts in front of his own net. Flips a long pass intercepted by Jerry Gillis. Has to wait for Smil to get onside. Now waiting for Gradin to get out. And then dump the puck in. Orlov clears it around on the boards to The winger along the boards controlling the puck is Frolikov. He's checked. Gradin coming in on the left, centering the puck. Gradin around behind the net. Gradin centering it. Smil goal! Sam Smil for Thomas Gradin. And it's 6-2 Vancouver.
Just a beautiful goal, but some superb stick handling and dinking by Tommy Gradin as he went behind the Soviet goal. It looked like he might come right around and try to jam it in on Vladimir Mishkin. Instead, he kept the puck. He waited for Stan Smil to be open in the slot. He put it right on the seamer stick, and he fired it by Mishkin. The Canucks increased their lead to 6-2. Who would have thought it?
Gradin and Gillis get assists on the goal. Kearns to Gradin, back to Kearns, coming in with Gillis, right in on goal. Kearns goes to the loose puck, and it's tipped to the corner. Gillis tied up along the boards. Gradin helping out. It's still in play near the corner. Gradin down the corner with the puck, centering it for Smil, and he just couldn't get the shot as it tipped away. Škurduk back at center for Dynamo, into the Vancouver zone against Kearns. Škurduk checked as the puck went to the corner. Semena tried to center it as he's taken out by Stan Smil. Gradin plays it to McElhage. He takes it behind the goal. 6-2, Vancouver leads. Early in the third period. Cleared out the center ice. Gillis ties up Filippov, and Gradin can't get to the loose puck. Now Škurduk from the Vancouver line. A shot from the right, knocked Ridley down, but he stopped it. Puck went around on the boards. Picked up by Rick Blight. Coming to center ice. On the left wing to Gillis. Over the line, and they're offside.
The score of the Canucks 6.
Bring bubbling good cheer to your family this holiday season.
Play in the Dynamo zone as Blight stole the puck and shot it in. And Blight has been one of the Canucks standouts, but they've had many. Brasar along the left boards, coming out of the left corner. Brasar looking for Lever in front. The pass is intercepted by Vladimir Golikov, and he thinks it was a perfect backhand pass to his brother Alexander in over the Vancouver line with Maltsev. Alexander Golikov turning with the puck. Back towards the point. Tipped to loose, and it's picked up by Mano, coming out the center for Vancouver on the left boards. Over the Soviet line. A drop pass to Brasar, centering it, and it went across in front of the net to the corner. Controlled there by Alexander Golikov. His long pass intercepted out at center ice by Bob Mano. The score is 6-2, Vancouver leading Moscow Dynamo as we near the 8-minute mark of the third period. Mano starting up on the left. Along the left boards to center. Scoops the puck high to the opposite corner as Otlafsson gets to it there. Tried to center it and went high. Maltsev picks it up off the boards and clears it out. Controlled on the right side by Alexander Golikov. Now to Vladimir Golikov. Taken to the ice in a collision with McCarthy. Puck went loose in the corner. McCarthy comes up with the puck. Now to Chris Otlafsson. Out there with Lever and Снептс rushing with him. Lever takes the puck at center. In over the line to Harold Снептс. Tipped it to Otlafsson. Back in front of it for Снептс. And his weak shot is blocked. Otlafsson just skated by the puck at the side of the goal. Back comes Vladimir Golikov to Maltsev. Down the middle. In over the Vancouver line. Drop pass. Picked up by Alexander Golikov. His weak shot stopped by Ridley. Puck is cleared to the boards and then deflected among the after not playing very much in recent games. Hanlon's played the last 4 Canuck games, remember. Otlafsson along the right boards, cleared the puck to center ice. Derлаго racing after it. He picks it up, coming in over the line. Drop pass for Fraser. Try to get it back to Derлагo. Harold Снептс centering the puck, and it's stopped by Mishkin, and a big rebound came all the way out to center ice. McCarthy banks the puck off the boards. Intercept or an offside pass taken by Chris Otlafsson as the play is stopped. And Harold Снептс moving right up there, and they have a nickname for Big Harold. They called him Farnight. Play out at center ice. The Canucks lead 6-2 halfway through the third period. Kurt Fraser in over the Russian line along the right boards, going to the right corner, holding the puck, drops it out in front. Now to Снептс. He shoots, just missed. Up and off the end board. Derлагo went after it. Picked up by Fraser. Fraser tried to get it back to Derлагo. It rolls loose. Otlafsson goes to the puck. Into the right corner. Back to Derлагo. Oh, he just missed the pass. Puck slides to center. Vancouver's dominating the play here right now. Puck is shot to the Soviet line. Picked up by Otlafsson. Stick handling in. Oh, he's taken to the ice. Oh, he felt that check. A good check by Vasilyev. Puck went back in the Vancouver zone. Otlafsson bounces right back up again, though. I think he'll be all right. Now Fraser lost possession of the puck at center. Brought it over the Vancouver line. Prirodin over the line. His shot handled by Ridley. Turned to the right side to Fraser. He just tapped it out to center ice. The Russians have come a long ways to play this game, but they've been in Vancouver the same day the Canucks came in, the 23rd of December. The Canucks coming in from Montreal. The Russians came in from Moscow. They practiced for 3 days here. Into the Vancouver zone. Here's a chance on the right. A quick shot went wide as it went to the corner. Semenov took the shot. Lupul racing after the puck. Slipchenko beats him to it in the Soviet zone, but it's stolen by Lupul near the corner, and he just failed to center it. Now it's cleared on the right wing boards to center, intercepted by McElhage. He makes a little move with the puck. Slides it in the Russian zone and then throws a punch at Semenoff as he knocks him down. Now play out at center ice. Škurduk in over the Vancouver line. Checked along the boards. The puck is cleared out. Vancouver 6. Moscow Dynamo 2. 9.5 minutes left in the game. Puck controlled at center. Škurduk. Škurduk flipped it high in the Vancouver zone. Ridley comes well out of the goal. Out of his reach. But Brad Smith got to it in the corner to McElhargy on the boards to Rick 5. Can't get it out, but it then is cleared outside the line. Shot back in. Offside. Hooper wins the draw. 5 winds up. Couldn't get a shot. And Maltsev knocked the puck off his stick. Now McElhargy dumps it in from center ice. It's stopped in behind the net. Cleared around on the boards for Maltsev. Scoops it out to center, and it's knocked down there by Kearns. Waits for his mates to go onside. Gives Lupul a good pass on the right wing to Brad Smith, who scored twice in this game. Brad Smith along the line. Into the corner to Lupul. Lupul put it behind the net. Smith going in after it. Maltsev got to the puck. Smith threw him down with an elbow. And there should be and will be a penalty. Brad Smith will get the penalty. Maltsev is still down on the ice now.
And your body on a grain for a change.
The penalty assessed to Brad Smith is called holding. It looked like he elbowed Maltsev to the ice quite heavily. But it certainly is a penalty. 11:14 of the third period. So the Moscow Dynamo have the man advantage. Canucks have a 6-2 lead. A steal by 5. And the puck slides off the stick to center ice. Kearns picked it up. Back to McElhargy in the Vancouver zone. Winds up and drives the puck high down the ice. 35 seconds gone, and the penalty to Smith. Canucks lead 6-2. Now it's Vladimir Golikov at center to Alexander Golikov in over the Vancouver line along the right boards. Dumped the puck around into the corner. It came loose. Picked up by Rick 5. Stick handling out with Gradin. They're at center. 2-on-1. Gradin and 5 coming in on goal. Joined by Lindgren. Gradin to 5. He shoots. Oh, Michigan made the save. Gradin tried to center it again from the side. It's blocked. Now the puck is being brought out of the Russian zone by Privukhin. Now controlled at center by Maltsev. Slides it at the blue line. Russians caught on a change. Look a little lackadaisical here. The crowd booing as they go back in their own zone while making the line change. Vasilyev has the puck in behind the net. Plays it on the right board for Frolikov. He's been very impressive tonight. Frolikov got in behind Mano, coming in on goal, centered the puck, and it's tipped away by Lindgren. Tipped in on the left board. Orlov played it back to the right point. Vasilyev winding up. He shoots. Ridley stops it. Big rebound. Controlled in front. Now it's tapped away to the blue line and out. Controlled there by Jerry Gillis. Stick handling to center. Puts it in the Dynamo zone. Just 17 seconds left at Smith's penalty. Orlov coming out for Russia. Long pass picked up at center by Prиродин. Приrodin's pass went off a skate at the Vancouver line, and the puck is dumped out. Controlled by Orlov. Plays it back to Vasilyev. Vasilyev now at center on the left side. Puts the puck to the Vancouver line. Mano knocked it out of the air. Smith comes out of the penalty box. Puck is being covered on the boards, and the play is stopped. NHL's running into officiating problems. So now linesman Jimmy Christensen has to pull out of this game, and you know it's pretty severe when they have to quit because they don't quit often. The puck is shot into the Dynamo zone. The teams are at full strength as the Canucks were very successful in killing Smith's penalty. Good forechecking by Brasar and Blight. Brasar in the corner with the puck, stick handling out of the corner, controlling it back to the point. McCarthy back to Brasar, dumped it along the boards for Blight. Levers moving in to help him. Blight knocked down along the boards. The puck went in behind the net, and Lebedev brings it out. Lebedev plays it on the right side to Škurdük at the Vancouver line. His pass goes astray. McCarthy rushes back at center on the right. Over the line, coming in on goal. McCarthy shoots it high and off the target. Bounces to Blight on the left boards. Tips it high into the corner. It's controlled back of the net by Yuri Lebedev. Lebedev, long pass, and they like to make that quick long pass from very deep to the opposite wing. Now at the Vancouver line as Blight broke up the play, got the puck to Снептс in the corner to McCarthy. Checked behind the net. The puck goes loose behind the Vancouver goal. McCarthy threw a heavy check there. Loose puck in front of the net, brought up by Rick Blight. As McCarthy really checked Škurdük at the side of the Vancouver goal. Škurdük now at center with the puck, and he goes to the bench, shaken up by McCarthy's check, I'm sure. It hasn't been a particularly rough game, but there's been pretty good hitting. Now Lever coming in on the left wing with Brasar, and the play was broken up inside the line as the puck's now controlled by Filipov. His long pass goes astray. And it's the Soviet team that seemed to have sagged here in the third period. Perhaps tired, perhaps being out-hit to the stage where they're a little weary. Now they come into the attack. This has been their best line. The Golikov brothers in on goal. Vladimir Golikov shot. Stopped by Ridley as it deflected off a Canuck defender. And the puck is cleared out by Chris Iverson. Sliding in the Soviet zone, not far enough for icing. There's only 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the game. Vancouver 6, Moscow Dynamo 2. Play at center ice.
In comes Malta, putting on moves, coming in, he shoots, great stop by Ridley. And the play is stopped. I'm not sure what Vancouver's on. McElhargy battling for the puck on the end boards, trying to cover it up, can't. It's scooped out to the left point, controlled there by Privukhin. His pass picked up by Vladimir Golikov in the corner to Alexander Golikov, turning on the boards. Maltsev is waiting in the right circle for the puck. Controlled on the left boards, Alexander Golikov for Maltsev, and it just missed his stick. The puck went into the end boards. McElhargy banks it around on the boards, and it's cleared out by Bill Derлаго. Loose puck. Oдлафsson almost stole it at center. He does. He's trying to get loose. The goaltender comes out. Oh, and Oдлафsson hit him. And Oдлafsson is going to get a penalty for knocking the goaltender down. And Miskin, the young goaltender, is down on the ice, hit by Chris Oдлafsson. As they were racing for the puck, Oдлaфsson got to it as the goaltender, Miskin, came away out. And Oдлaфsson hit him with an elbow, and I think an unnecessary one at that. Miskin cleared the puck, and Oдлафsson hit him in the side of the head with an elbow, and he'll get penalized for it.
Yes, and it was a very vicious play by Chris Oдлафsson, but we know he has a mean streak in him, one he wants to show it. It was uncalled.
4 seconds, Dynamo have a two-man advantage. Vancouver's leading 6-2. Now there's 4 minutes left in the game. Golikov at center with the puck. Vladimir Golikov wheeling right in on goal. He shoots, and Ridley makes the save. Derлагo gets the puck in the corner, takes his time and clears it high. It goes out off the boards and along the players' benches, and it bounced off the head of one of the Russian coaches back of their bench, and he has been injured, been hit by the puck. Derлагo cleared it and went over the Vancouver bench and hit the head of a Russian coach, and there's a whole string of them, about 5 of them back of the bench. It's not the head coach of the team, but it's one of their officials, hit on the top of the head.
Well, they're all feeling the crunch now. The Soviets led 2-0 at one stage, but Vancouver's come back with 6 unanswered goals. Michigan, their goaltender, was just shaken up a few moments ago by Chris Oдлафsson. A well-intended elbow.
Setting up on the power play with a two-man advantage. Shot from the right point. Ridley kicked it out right in front. A shot went high off the glass. And it was Golikov, Vladimir Golikov, all alone in front, who shot high. Billy Leptinov missed the puck at the right point, and Billy Leptinov failed to keep it onside. Russians aren't playing with much composure right now, even with a two-man advantage, but now they're setting up in the Vancouver zone. At the left point, Privukhin, and he missed the puck. And they just are very lackadaisical right now, and it's very surprising to see. I think they're a little upset by perhaps their check on their goaltender, perhaps, but they're just not moving. Now in comes Alexander Golikov. It's played to the left point to Privukhin. At the left point, winding up, passes into the left circle. Alexander Golikov holding the puck. Back to Privukhin at the left point. Back to Golikov, not shooting. Winds up, passes across. Billy Leptinov didn't shoot. He turns with the puck. Back up the line to Privukhin. Into the left circle, Alexander Golikov. Back to Billy Leptinov. Winds up, he shoots. It's deflected wide. Bounces on the board. Canucks still two-man short. Shot from the right is fake. Billy Leptinov shot one off the skate. Nano comes out of the penalty box. Vancouver's one-man short. 2:38 left in the game. Still in the Canucks zone. Alexander Golikov from the corner. In front for his brother Vladimir, whose shot is blocked by McElhargy. And Derлагo clears the puck down the ice. And the crowd cheer the Vancouver penalty killers. There's only 20 seconds left in Oдлафsson's penalty. And the Russians just look dull on their power play, like they lost interest in playing the last few minutes of the game. They trail 6-2. Good forward checking by Vive, and the crowd is really alive. The puck is in behind the net, scooped around in the boards. It bounces loose to Vive. He golfs it into the corner. Went off the board. Billy Leptinov shied away from Lupul as he got the puck. The Canucks are back at full strength and listen to the crowd. The play is at the Vancouver line. Brought it over the blue line. A nice move by Prиродин. He shot the puck across in front. McCarthy goes to it on the right board. Swept it out and down the ice. Might be icing. Race for the puck. Vasiliev gets to it first. Vancouver's called for icing.
Well, the Canucks are 6-2.
Play in the Canucks zone. A battle in the circle for the puck. Lupul comes in to dig it out. Turning away. Brings the puck to his own line. Lupul gets to center. Checked along the boards as the puck went loose, and it's controlled by Frolikov. Number 16, Alexei Frolikov, only 22 years old, and he's been one of the better players on the ice for Dynamo tonight. Brad Smith over the Russian line. There's Vive going for the front of the net. The puck is tipped away from in front. Back on the Russians at center. The puck controlled by Девятов. In over the line on the left side for Prиродин. He shot from a sharp angle. Ridley had the angle covered. Puck went around on the boards. Goes loose in the corner. Lupul goes after it. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the game. Still in the Vancouver zone. Puck went loose. Tipped near the point. Tipped in it by Vasiliev. His shot. blocked in front, a bouncing puck in front of Ridley, who's down, and Lupul covers up the puck while sitting on the ice with Tom Larscheid and Al Davidson. Here's a shot right in front of the Vancouver goal. Tipped to the corners. Lebedev let it go. Lebedev has the puck again. His pass missed the point man, Filipov, who looked up as the puck was coming at him, and he missed it. 38 seconds left in the game. Canucks lead 6-2. Gillis almost stole the puck at the side of the Soviet goal, but it's taken off to the side by Slipchenko, and it's steered out to center ice. Brought in on the Vancouver defense by Škurduk. Škurduk failed to get through the defense. Puck went loose. Mano racing after it on the boards, tapped it to the line and out. 20 seconds left. Slipchenko at his own line. His long pass tips into the Vancouver zone off Škurduk. Now Lindgren back to get the puck, and the crowd starts to build up the applause in the dying seconds. They're very happy with this Vancouver team's performance tonight. A good salute by the Vancouver fans, who seldom get this emotional. In over the line comes Smil. An easy shot, turned aside. The game is over. And the crowd salutes the Vancouver team as they come off the bench to congratulate Kurt Ridley, who gave them a great job in goal and a very